Oh my gosh, you got sucked into high ticket coaching too. You got sucked into 10K for one-on-one, or high mentorship is normal. That $1,500 for a full course is a steal. $97 for a 10-page ebook is great. It's a great starting point. Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck realizing now that that's not normal? Oh my gosh. And especially when it was something that we were doing to better ourselves, to invest, to learn, to educate, to be better so we could help more people and do the things that we wanted to do. Oh, doesn't that suck? Yeah. Well, me too. I've been coming to terms with it the last few years because literally all of my debt is because I invested in myself to learn, to be better, to become more informed, to be the best version of myself that I could be. And it got me nowhere. It made me fall off track. It made me question what I was doing any of this for. It made me fall out of love with health and fitness, the one thing that I wanted to do. And it made me feel like an absolute idiot because these people had great success. They were charging 10K plus for coaching, like multiple 5-figure investments for one-on-one work. And they were super successful buying $1,000,000 homes, like spending hundreds of thousands on Facebook ads and all of that jazz. And here I am struggling, can't make it work. And they get you so good on invest in it now and it will all come back to you. Like what you put out there will come back to you tenfold. Like you will invest in this program and then you will make all the money back and then some. And then you realize you don't want any of that. You don't want all of the stress and the frustration and the extra work that comes with what it is that they're selling you. And it sucks. Or like me, you expect things to be better, to take off, and they don't. And they're bringing in the wrong people and they're questioning, and you feel gross and icky asking for $1,000 to work with you. And it's uncomfortable. And then you can't pay for it anymore. And then you're even more in debt. And then you can't eat. And these people are just thriving and they don't care. They don't care at all. Or some care, but it's also like, well, you weren't supposed to invest in it. You should have been smarter with your money. Anyways, so if that's you as well, because it's me and it's so freaking annoying, what we're going to do is we're going to look at it differently and not beat ourselves up anymore because we can't go back and change the past. We can learn from it and we can move forward, but we're not going to go back and make the same mistakes. Again, like I said in my last video, we are not going to look at shiny objects. We are going to focus on what it is that we want to do, and we're not going to invest in anything else moving forward for the foreseeable future because no, you do not need to invest in somebody else in order for somebody to invest in you. You do not need to keep growing and always have a mentor in order to progress in your life. It is actually possible and actually good for you to figure it out on your own, okay? So again, 10K, it's not normal. It is not normal to be asking for that kind of money. And do you want to know what it is that made me realize that? Is watching commentators on YouTube talk about all of these high ticket programs that were like $4,000 or $5,000 for it, and people being appalled by it. Like that they would charge that much money for group coaching. And I was like, isn't that like the standard? How is that weird? It is weird. It is bad. It's not normal. It's not normal for the average person to be investing in. And then I just watched a video about a high ticket sales like coach and high ticket salesman. And he was saying that he was working with somebody that was doing a high ticket 6K program. And yeah, for all the time that you were getting, for all the feedback you were getting and extra bonuses and whatnot, like it was well worth it and then some. But he said they were targeting the wrong people. Because if you're targeting somebody where $6,000 is like 10% of your income, they're going to expect huge returns compared to if $6,000 investing in a program is like 1% of your income and you just have to change a couple of things because you're already set, then that's fine. Why are we not doing this? I feel so guilty. Because I was looking for a way out and I had fallen off and whatever. I did high ticket sales, and the people that were coming into this woman's program or looking for help were desperate. They had no money. They were on their last credit cards. They were stuck in a bad relationship and they wanted to get out. And this was like mindset and therapy related stuff. And I was asking $10,000 from them. I still think about it and feel so guilty. And I'm so glad, like, it was horrible because she fired me after like promising me the world. But looking back, I could not do it. I could not do it. I could not ask that much money from people that had nothing, because I've been in those shoes. I know what it's like to be so desperate for somebody to be like, I have a way out, and it's going to cost you $10,000 for me to tell you what it is. It's not a secret. It's just working through your shit and getting a better paying job. Anyways, and okay, the second thing, it's okay that you got sucked in. It's okay that they promised you the world. They said that it was possible. They showed you all of these reviews and success stories of people that were able to make it happen. And you believed it. And maybe even they showed you somebody in your industry that made it work. It's okay that you got sucked in because you wanted to either learn what they were teaching, learn the products, make it work. And again, they sold you the world. They sold you the world, and it may not have even been how they got all of their success. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. We're going to just brush it off. We're not doing it anymore, remember? The other thing that's really helped me is, what can I learn from it? So there were some programs where I did learn a lot. I did learn some really good information, if nothing else, like some information on the industry. But I also learned what I don't want to do. I am never going to be doing any kind of ads again on any kind of social media. I am not doing that. I am not doing sales calls. I am not doing big funnels. I am not going to invest in 10 to 15 different tech programs. I'm keeping it simple. I am keeping with blogging on WordPress. I am keeping with YouTube. I am keeping with system.io for email marketing and funnels. And my funnel is literally just a checkout page, and Pinterest. I'm just sticking with that. I'm sticking with that. And maybe one day when I get enough people on my blog, I can get ads on there. And that's it. That's all I'm going to stick with. And I'm going to learn that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to link 3 YouTube channels that give away information for free. One on blogging, one on system.io, and one on Pinterest, because they're so good and so helpful. And oh my gosh, I wish I had accepted that Google University was okay, that it's okay, that it takes time, and that figuring it out yourself is going to outpace trying to fast track it and not learning anything along the way, because you need to choose your own path. Like, take everything that you learned and realize, again, what did you learn from it? And also, what didn't you learn from it? And what do you want to do moving forward from that? So I learned everything about Facebook and Instagram, and I didn't do TikTok, but like email marketing and blogging and YouTube and a billion other things, and the different programs and the different systems and the different tech that's out there. But what is it that I actually want to do? I don't want to do any of that. Like I said, I want to keep it simple. And sometimes, unfortunately, you need a big realization in order to make that happen. But the last thing is, you can't fast track success. You need experience. And doesn't that suck that you were lied to? Doesn't that suck that we're lied to? That we needed that experience to gain it. Like, of course, we're going to have things that we wish we had learned beforehand. But you know what? All of that is doable. It is workaroundable, and somebody else has probably figured it out and is talking about it online, so we can learn from that. But it's okay to not know everything right away. As hard as that is, as horrible as that is, I know we're scared of looking stupid, but it's okay to do that. That's how people succeed. That's how they are able to grow. That's how they're able to learn, is by not knowing something, figuring it out, and then doing it and sharing it, or just going on with their life. It's okay. It's okay that you were lied to and told that you could do it a different way, because that's how they were able to do it. They were able to make it work because it worked for them. But then they sold it and shared it with a bunch of people, and then they started doing the same thing, and then it got oversaturated, and then it wasn't working anymore. And basically everybody knows about online social media and courses and downloadables, and everybody's selling you something. So everybody's more cautious now. So you can't do it the same way. You got to do it a little bit differently, and you got to figure out what that looks like. And it's okay. Unfortunately, it's going to take time, but it's figuring out what works best for you and how you can make it work. So go ahead and comment down below what you're going to commit to now moving forward. And again, we are not investing in anything right now. Check the description. I'm going to share those 3 YouTube channels that are giving away some great information that you can learn. And again, what are you going to commit to? I said I'm committing to those 4 things that I am focusing on, and I'm going to be okay with it taking time and with me looking stupid. I am not investing in anything else. I have way too many courses. I have way too many programs. I have way too much information in my email right now that I should not need anything else. I can just go back and look at those if I need to, or I can do the hard, ugly thing and just commit to it. So comment down below, subscribe if you want to. I am doing weekly videos on here talking about the ugly, stupid side of social media and what we're not doing anymore, including investing 10K or charging 10K for anything that we're doing, because life sucks. The world is exploding, and we just need to try and figure out how we're going to get through it all together. Okay. That's all I got for you today. Hope you have a good one.